whatever large stage I go and
Mhm.
tackle, it's gonna be fun, and not just for me, but for everyone there.
Hello, and welcome to the first episode of Expressions with SJ. This is my first guest, Tony Pena, also known as Rain, and we are going to talk today to Tony about his expression. How do you express yourself, sir?
I would say music would be the biggest way of expressing how I feel, because who doesn't like to dance?
So the first question is, why Rain? Where did Rain come from?
Dude, I don't even want to tell this story, but
Dramatic.
oh no, it's not even dramatic. It's just a little out there. Once upon a time, I used to be sponsored back in the day. I used to give light shows, and I used to be sponsored by a company who's not around anymore, CandyCreations.com, Liquid Emotions, and other companies. And I remember it was EDC 2010, actually the last one at the Coliseum in LA. And damn, I can't believe I'm gonna say this. So I was giving some girl a light show, and this girl was just under the influence of dancing, right? And she was getting a massage from her, I thought was her partner. Girl just rained all over the stage. And then some dude just said, "Oh shit, make her rain." And then they said, "What's your name?" The guy literally said, "That's the motherfucking Rain Man right there." So that's it. Yeah, yeah, that's how
Wow.
rain came. Literally.
Wow.
I didn't
Wow.
even do
I
anything.
did not expect that
Yeah, that was so random. Holy shit, guys.
at
Yeah,
all.
yeah, I know this is
Now
so.
it's out there in the world.
Yeah. Oh, tough questions. Tough questions, guys. But this is a truthful, honest interview
It
or
is.
conversation, as I
That's
like to
right.
say.
I
Okay.
promise it gets easier from here.
Expressions.
All right, so the next question is,
Yes.
when in your life, when was the first moment that you recall really being moved by music?
The moment I being recalled, like I felt music for the
Mm-hmm.
first time, I remember listening to the Metallica Master of Puppets CD that my dad gave me. It was like the first CD I ever owned, and I remember my dad gave me this, and I was like, "What is this?" And I remember just putting it on and just being mesmerized by heavy
Wow.
metal. I remember the song. It was Orion, because it's a song that it's an instrumental, but it was just the feelings and the emotion that the music gave you, or just the goosebumps. Like even just talking about it right now,
Wow.
like whenever I listen to that song, it feels like it's telling me a story, and it has its ups, its downs, climax, and then it, obviously the song ends. But like it is something about music. I remember the first time hearing that album and just thinking like, this is so different. But then I remember hearing the first EDM song ever, and it was Better Off Alone by Alice Deejay, and I
Yeah.
was just like, I don't know what this is. Being a young little kid, I was like, I don't know what this is, but like I fell in love with it, and
Yeah.
ever since then, like EDM had just that special beat in my heart, as they say.
Next question.
Okay.
When was the moment when you decided that instead of just dancing in the crowd, listening to the music, that you wanted to move the crowd and make the music,
I
make the
remember.
music happen?
So when did I transition? When did I transition from spectator to
Hmm.
actual performer? I remember this. Like it was yesterday. We were at the San Manuel Amphitheater. We were at Nocturnal with some friends, and we were watching D Block and Estefan, some of my favorite hardstyle artists. And I remember just being in the crowd and looking at my friends, and I'm like, I'm gonna be up there one day. And this is 20. Wow, shit, dude, going on 10 years.
Woo!
2016. And I remember just sitting, like standing on stage, just staring. And my friends are like, "Dude, you're crazy." And I go, "Crazy enough to believe that I could make it up there." And sure enough, through hard work, boom, here we are, playing at some of the biggest clubs in LA, soon to be touring across the US. And
Ooh,
yeah,
that's
so
exciting. We'll talk about that
yes.
in a little
So
bit. We'll get to that. Yeah.
oof, yeah.
Tell me about your very first gig as a DJ.
I remember the first gig, and this is what a lot of normal DJs will tell you. The DJ business doesn't pay a lot
Mm-hmm.
unless you're a producer, right? In like the
Mm-hmm.
music scene. But a lot of DJs get by doing weddings, gigs, your backyard boogies, your quinceañeras, bar mitzvahs, everything. Doesn't matter what it is, right? Anything that pays. My first gig was a wedding because I started off as a wedding DJ. And let me tell you guys something, okay? And I'll tell you. You get paid to be an iPod. They don't care what transitions you're playing. They don't care what remix you have of, Boots and Cats or, the Dougie. Doesn't matter if you have the hip hop remix of the chicken dance. People want the original songs of the original tracks, okay? I did a wedding, the first gig where my microphone wasn't working and the coordinator was just like, "Don't even worry, just don't even say the bride's name. You want me to tell the lady who is her big day, not the husband's, but the bride's big day, that I'm not going to announce her name." And she goes, "Yeah, just do it. Just." So I played the song. Girl walks in, and literally like a movie, like everyone kind of stares at me, and then awkwardly we all turn, and the bride just walks in like this,
Like looking at you
like
with her
what
hands
the
up like that.
yeah, like
wow.
what the French toast, right? Like straight up, just we all know this hand gesture,
Yeah.
right?
Oh
That
no.
oh god.
The universal WTF.
Yeah, okay. I could have given this lady a golden goose that laid golden eggs
Honk.
and peed golden molten gold.
Golden rain.
Golden rain, okay? And she still would have not been happy. I gave her $600 in Bitcoin. Shout out.
Try to.
I tried to. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, tried to. Thank you.
Sorry, I might have known this story.
No, thank you. Tried to, and she still wouldn't take it. Guess what, guys? No one's perfect at first. And the worst part is that they had an in-house 8PA system.
Uh-huh.
So the coordinator had a microphone that they could have gave me, and they didn't. And then after that grand entrance, I went to my car and I threw up, and then I was at the point of like about to pass out. Called my boss and he goes, "It's okay, it's okay." I'm like, "No, it's not. No, it's not." He goes, "It's just, dude, just you're gonna kill it the rest of the night." I'm like, "No, this lady hates me." And sure enough, I played the lady's song at the end of like halfway through the night, and I go, "This song goes out to you." And she, in front of everyone, she goes, "I didn't request shit from you." And I'm like, "Yes, you did." And played her song. Oh yeah, still played it. It didn't matter. Just want to tell you guys, it gets better, but it gets really bad at first, and you mess up a lot. And that's what a lot of people are not willing to do. Talk about their low moments,
Yeah.
or those moments that, we're all human. Nothing goes perfect. But a wedding, that's someone's big day. So,
It's true.
this is a little input to anyone having a big event. Invest proper money on a proper DJ, okay, and equipment. But 5 years later, I'm your guy. I'm your guy now.
Proper DJ.
Proper DJ.
Excellent. Oh, what a story. When you're up on stage playing a set, what is going through your mind that the audience, the people out there dancing, will never realize or never know the technique or the mental hula hoops
Like, what are the
that
mental
you're going
jumping jacks
through?
that
Yeah.
we're doing in her head?
A lot of people out there who do think a lot of DJs are just an iPod and you're playing one track after another. But as you will see after this here interview, there's a lot of beeps and boops and bops and knobs and turning and things that happen in order to make a set really come to life.
Yeah. I heard this from James Hype recently, and, it made a lot of sense, right? Because he's someone that I look up to and respect because, he didn't start off with everything. He started at the very bottom and, with hard work and consistency, he's where he's at today because of that. Someone asked him, "Do you still get nervous before sets?" And he said, "No." He goes, "The only time when I'm nervous is when I'm not prepared."
Mm.
So, being vulnerable, right? I used to have an idea of what I would play and then kind of go up there and just wing it, right? And this is back when like I was drinking too. Like everything sounds better when we're drunk, right? No, it doesn't. You think it does until you're sober, and then you hear everything else, right? I was nervous at times where I knew that I could perform, but sometimes I knew that I wasn't prepared for a certain set. So trying to play things that I was used to or things that I would think the crowd would vibe to and then not seeing the reaction like that's something that really, you know, messes with you.
Yeah.
It fucks with you because you're playing some songs and you just see people.
Like waiting.
Oh, this is the worst one.
Oh no!
You're like the whole time you're like,
like,
you're over here trying to make that one person dance. Being prepared and being able to transition from one vibe into another is one of the things that I've been working on, I would say, recently.
Mhm.
Being able to take a crowd from here to there, anywhere, and as you guys might see later in the set, I might take you through some emotional feelings, you know, and that's one of those moments where I like to always know what I'm gonna play, have an idea, but always expect the unexpected.
Mhm.
So that's like with anything in life, right? It's like my mentors always told me, Tony, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. So it's
Smart.
like, you know, people are like, oh, I need to get my laptop at home. No, I have my laptop.
Yeah.
Oh, who has their music? Oh, I wish I would have brought my music. I have my music. Like,
Yeah.
it's always being ready for any situation. So that's kind of how I handle. Sometimes it doesn't matter. Like, I'm just nervous. I could be ready to go, and it's just as soon as I could get up there, it's just like I stand up and I forget my name, and I'm just like. And then it's just the worst part is when I forget where the buttons are on the
Oh,
controller.
no.
Oh god, no, that's the worst. It's like you're used to playing on like one controller or like a certain thing, and then by the time you go to like different clubs, you're like, dude, what is this? Where I played on equipment once that literally looked like it just got it got taken out of the bottom of a lake. Oh yeah, the crossfader was missing, and you're just like, oh yeah, well, it is what it is. Oh yeah.
Well, guess we're not doing that today.
No, oh no, it's like well, there's other things, but
Yeah.
like it literally goes to show like how
Oh.
sometimes you got to be ready to play on anything, and then be ready that sometimes people will not dance.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, I'm at a point now where not that it doesn't bother me, but it's like you go out not to dance.
Mm-hmm.
Like what does that say about people nowadays? And most people want to show that they're having fun instead of actually having fun. And I can
Yeah.
see, you know, so
Yes.
that's one of the things too. Like we met because of Breakout, and you're like, I just saw this randomly, and you're like, the music's really good. And then when you go, you're not on your phone. What are you doing? You're dancing.
Oh, I'm dancing.
We're dancing. That's what we're doing, guys.
Yeah.
Because we're here to dance, not pretend to be having fun, and then going somewhere else, pretend to have fun over there, and in reality, you're not. No one's ever having fun.
Yeah. It's all about the having fun.
Get off your phones.
Get off your phones. Goodness gracious. Except for those of you watching this on a phone, you can stay on your phone.
Please stay on your phone.
What are your current aspirations? What is something that you are either a challenge or something that you're looking to achieve in the near future?
Oh, like in music?
Yes.
Okay. Currently, one of the biggest things that I want to do is like have them tour like in the US, expand international within the next 2 years, potentially sooner. My big chief aim right now, like the big thing that I have on my vision board, is to play Insomniac. Play at one of the big festivals, whether it's Beyond, Escape, Wasteland, for sure. You know, more of the hard dance. But honestly, like I know that whatever large stage I go and tackle, it's gonna be fun, and not just for me, but for everyone there. And one of the things too that I tell people, it's not just me. It's like when I'm up there, it's a representation of all of us, of like what it takes to work hard on a craft and actually make it somewhere with the support of other people.
Yeah.
Because most people don't understand, like, there's people that are professional main stage bedroom DJs.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
People that are just perfect in their bedrooms, and you know, like they have their setup, they have their little tiny controller, and it's like that's all you do. And it's like people try to take themselves serious, but they're never willing to go out and get uncomfortable. And you know, this is game for all of you out there always asking me, dude, how'd you get so lucky? You know, I got lucky by driving my butt an hour away or farther to go to these events, go to these clubs, go to these small shows, go play in a room of like 2 people.
Yeah.
You got to show up for yourself when no one's watching.
Mm.
You got to practice when no one's watching. You know, there's the sync button's not going to help you at all times. You know, being a keyboard warrior is not going to help you. You know, nothing beats like, hey, how's it going? You know, and
Yeah.
actually being face to face
Yep.
with someone and actually showing people like, hey, like, can I just go put a chair away? Like, you know,
Yeah.
asking how you can help or how you could be in support instead of asking for support, or hey, can you help me, help me, help me. You don't want to be a me person. You want to be a we.
That's great life advice.
Yeah.
Just in general.
Yeah, it doesn't take a lot to be a good person, you
Yeah.
know, and always give more and do more than what you're expected to, especially in this industry.
Yeah.
You know, it's everyone wants to be a DJ, but no one wants to put in the hard work. DJ lifestyle it's long nights.
Mhm.
Like there's times where I've been out for a week and I slept maybe like 10, 12 hours, you know, and there's 168 hours in a week for all of you people out there. So it's
Good
like,
math.
yeah, good. and it's one of those things where it's like, it teaches me that you always have the possibility to do something positive or negative. The decision's yours and how you use your time, you know. So like even using our time here, giving you guys this information, do I benefit from this? No. But I hope that there's one person out there who watches this and they're like, wow, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know?
I hope so too.
Yeah. Expressions.
Yay. All right. One more kind of just random fire question. What is a track that you really like and appreciate that you don't feel like you could ever play in a set?
One more try, George Michael's.
And it's a song that you like a lot. You
Yeah, I
it,
like
yeah.
I like the song a lot.
Yeah.
It's pretty sad, but but it's really good. You guys have to go listen to it.
Okay, excellent. Last question,
Okay.
and most important question. Where can we find you on social media? Like, where can we follow you?
Okay.
And then what's upcoming for you in terms of events? Where can we see you live?
Ooh. All right. So here are my socials. It's Tony Pena, ITSTONYPENA. And then my artist page is I am, so I_AM_RAIN, RA1N. Where you guys can come see me next, okay? Got a big show coming out at the end of the month in LA. I can't say exactly where yet, but just be ready. It's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be an afters,
Nice.
I think. This Saturday, May 16th, maybe by the time this comes out or not, but May 16th, Sports Stop, Canyon Lake. We're doing the Breakout Glow Party. Come out and support. It's gonna be massive
And glowy?
and glowy. So wear your glow in the dark outfits, so you as well. And then possibly Breakout this Sunday as well. And then shout out to Breakout Rave. You know, David. You guys will probably see him soon.
Hopefully.
But shout out to 2Ds for, you know, honestly giving me the platform and, you know, the stage to get to where I'm at today. What I've been able to achieve in the last 2.5, 3 years of just DJing EDM is miles and miles of what some people will accomplish or will never accomplish. And I don't mean that to brag. I should say that in a humble way to remind people that, you know, you got to start somewhere before you end up in the big stage. Last thing I'll say, okay, and this is the big news, exclusive.
Ooh.
Temecula, October 16th. I'm not going to tell you the venue. You guys are going to have to follow us on social. But we are bringing the first and the biggest EDM festival event to Wine Country. You heard it here first.
That's exciting.
Wine Country, October 16th. We are bringing a big event. That's all I can really say.
That's awesome.
Yeah. World-class production, and most importantly, your beautiful faces as well. So
Be there or be square. Oh, look. I additionally would like to once again shout out Breakout. To be in this part of California and not have to drive to LA and not have to drive to San Diego to find music to dance to was huge for me. I've only been here 8 or 9 months now.
Yep.
And when I found out that there was electronic music right down the street, I mean, it's less than 10 minutes from where I'm at. So either way, like either night so far has been very close.
Shout out to the Shamrock.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. So now you all know. And now we have a special treat for you. You get to hear Rain live in the mix. Oh, coming up right now. Transition.
Boom!
Expression.
Expression. What up, guys? It's your boy, Rain, here on Expressions with SJ.
I'm SJ.
There you go. That's SJ. And this is my guest, DJ set. Hope you guys are ready for the next 30 minutes of ups and downs and everything in between. Love you guys.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Woo.
Walking down the street. Time turns, get up now, can't wait your turn. London's on fire while Paris burns. True respect, it's yours to earn. I'll select it, you can turn. Resurrect it, no concern. Remember when we used to go to the rave, to the dance, 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 to the rave, to the dance. Get up now, can't wait your turn. London's on fire while Paris burns. Get up now, can't wait your turn. London's on fire while Paris burns. To the rave, to the dance, to the rave, to the dance. Time turns. Get up now, can't wait your turn. London's on fire while Paris burns. True respect, it's yours to earn. I'll select it, you can turn. Resurrect it, no concern. Remember when we used to go to the rave, to the dance, 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 to the rave, to the
Feel the bass running in my blood. The melody is a holy drug. 'Cause rhythm is an act of God, of God. Act of God. the bass running in my blood. 'Cause rhythm is an act of God.
And that's what takes me high. find this rhyme to remind myself how I tried so hard. In spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property, remembering all the times you fought with me. I'm surprised it got so. Things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. You kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I've put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I've put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. But in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Everybody's going to the party, have a real good time. Everybody's going to the party, have a real good time. Dancing in the desert, blowing up sunshine.
Pump up the jam, pump it up while your feet are stumping. And the jam is pumping. Look ahead, the crowd is jumping. Pump it up a little more, get the party going on the dance floor. See, cause that's where the party's at, and you find out if you do that. Oh, a place to stay. Get your booty on the floor tonight, make my day. Oh, a place to stay. Get your booty on the floor tonight, make my day. 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 Yo, pump up the jam, pump it up, yo, pump it, pump up the jam, pump it up, yo, pump it, pump up the jam, pump it up, yo, pump it, pump up the jam.
We did it!
High five.
High five.
High five.
Thanks everyone for watching. What a set.